Hello and welcome back. And tonight, oh yeah, boy, we are going nuts tonight because terrible things are happening still. Terrible, terrible things have been happening to this poor Burnley team. Welcome, guys. I can see there's probably a few in. Hope you're all doing okay. I hope the stream is okay. I don't know if the stream is okay at the moment. I think it's healthy. Tested it earlier on and it looked okay to me. If there's anybody here, let me know how it's looking. Are you getting good pictures? And hopefully tonight we're going to go without interruption. And at the moment we are 17th. What is really strange about this? Hey, Gobby. How are you doing? What is really strange, I got angry with the game this afternoon when I was doing my Norwich save, recording that earlier for tomorrow. And I got so angry with it again. And sometimes this game does that. It wants you to lose your grip on reality. It wants you to get angry. And if you stay calm, you should be okay. I didn't stay calm in the end. I completely lost it. But it's probably going to be quite a funny episode tomorrow. But what is quite interesting is when the game is doing stuff like this to you, we are in 17th. It's keeping these three teams below us. Now, normally these teams would not be on 13, 11 and 11. Leicester would have more points than 17. It's going to be probably the teams relegated are probably going to be relegated with the lowest points total ever in the Premier League. And the game will do that. It will keep teams around you even when you're having the worst possible time. And we are having the worst possible time. All right, mister, how you doing? We are having the worst possible time. And we go to my tactics and have a look. I have like two formations that I use, but I actually only have two players who can play in midfield. And I don't have anyone who can play now as an attacking mid. So both this system and this system I cannot use. I don't have anyone who can play in that attacking mid. And that's because of all this nonsense. I have 5 players on international duty. I have 1 injured, 1 suspended, and Scott Twine, who was going to come in to the attacking mid, just an hour or so before we're due to go to the game, he decided to get sick. He's gone home for 5 days. So we are really in a mess. And I was like thinking, this game is nuts. I've only got 5 players on the bench. His game is gone nuts. And I thought that we had managed to bring in Bobson. Earlier in the week, I thought we'd managed to bring in Bobson. But unfortunately, and we've been through this before with this save, Santa Clara have decided not to release him because they haven't found a replacement. And we've been through this time and time again. So we can forget about Bobson coming in as a midfielder. He should have come in already, but unfortunately, Santa Clara said no. Scott Twine is considering a contract, and he is hopefully going to be leaving. He is considering a contract with Red Bull Salzburg. We've accepted 5.25 mil up front for him, but I'm absolutely convinced in my mind that he is going to reject that contract. And it's kind of weird how I know these things are going to happen. I know he is going to reject that contract. Yeah, absolutely, mister. I have absolutely no players who can play in midfield. You're absolutely quite right. And so I decided, okay, the game is going to do whatever the game does. And I can't control what it's doing. So I've got an empty bench and I am going Brazilian. But unfortunately, it is not the Brazilian formation that I had set up originally, because now I don't have the player who can play the Segunda Volante. So I'm going to have to play Goho as a centre mid rather than a... So it's going to be kind of like an asymmetric here, but instead of the Volante, I'm going to play him as a roaming playmaker. The interesting thing about this is that I do have players who can play as a false nine. I'm also working towards playing this. Hi, Carla. It's like, yeah, maybe I didn't see that. But unfortunately, it is what it is. I've been hit with this and it was Portuguese teams who did it to me in the last transfer window. I think 2 players, Carla, couldn't come in because Portuguese teams couldn't find replacements in the last transfer window. I'm getting used to it. And so I'm going to have to change this from a Segundo Volante, and we're going to play him as a roaming playmaker here. I do have Diallo. He can play as a pressing forward, as a false nine, which is what I want in here. The Pele role is a false nine. So Diallo can play as the false nine, and interestingly, Asprilla can play as the false nine as well. Asprilla is one of the boys who's away on international duty. So he can play as a false nine as well. So that would mean I've got Leonardo and Musa, who can play as the deep line forward on attack. So that means that I have 4 players who can fill these roles. Whether they're technically good enough to play this, I don't know. I can't play Musa as a false nine. He just hasn't got a clue. And I need Diallo on the wing because I've only got 1 winger on the right today against Wolves. So Diallo has to play on the wing. Musa can play as a pressing forward. It's not going to be the same as the false nine. But for today, we're just going to have to hope that we shock Wolves, because I'm sure Wolves are expecting us to be playing with a low block. And I'm hoping that this actually shocks Wolves. So I have a forward line of 4. Now, what that would mean is then I could sell Therese Campbell. Now, we could get in 4.5 million for Therese Campbell. And then because Gobbo, or however you say his name, one of the reasons I have to sell him is I can't say his name. He could actually be sold, and he's worth around about 10 mil. So that would mean that we could bring in probably another winger here, and then bring in a winger who can play across the front, and then we can bring in a more defensive midfielder. The only one who doesn't fit is Goho into this system. I just feel like, okay, if this is the level of insanity that the game is going to, then I'll go with it. And this is quite insane. This team is no way capable of playing this kind of attacking football, and I'll be very surprised if they do. And the good news is that we don't need a big squad, because we're not going to have many games left once this month is through. Once Manchester City and Liverpool have finished with us, we're not going to have many games left. So I think we've only got 12 games left, so we don't need a big squad going into the second half of the season. So I think, why not? Let's go for it. And if I lose all my games, I think what the game is doing is, like, I believe that there are levels of difficulty within this game. And I think I have found the highest difficulty level that the game has. There are many levels of difficulty. Like Benfica was financial. Sometimes it's to do with transfers. Sometimes it's to do with injuries. Sometimes. But I think I found the top level of difficulty, because whatever I try to do doesn't work. I have everything in this save. Players not playing together. Transfer window problems. I have injury problems. I have all kinds of shenanigans going on in this save. And I think I found the highest level of difficulty. And I think part of this is because the board are pleased. And they're like, come on. If I was in the board, I would not be pleased with this. So it's kind of dragging it out. It's trying to just make my life a total misery. And so because the board are happy, we'll get relegated, the board will be pleased that we're relegated. It's just going to drag this out as long as it can. So I kind of assume if I go this attacking with a team that is not capable of doing it, then we will lose game after game after game, and eventually the board will have to say, you've got to go. And that might be the way forward in this save. Because I don't want to play the game that it's playing anymore. And if it's going to go to insanity levels, I can go there with it as well. I wanted to try this tactic out, and I have actually been using this, the Brazilian 1970s tactic. I've been training the boys up in Norwich, and I'm thinking about maybe next season moving to this with Norwich, because it is a good tactic. If you have technically good players, then this is a very good system. But this Burnley team is not technically good enough. And I have to beware. I just think about how intense is it. It's quite an intense tactic. And I only have 5 people on the bench. And so we're going to have very tired players at the end. But we're going to go for it. We're going to go and see. We might shock Wolves. Wolves might have a fit. I mean, even my goalkeeper's not fit. He has to come off the bench as well. So I now have even less players on the bench. This is new levels of insanity for me. I'm not sure if the Premier League would actually allow you to play a game if you can't. You could only put 4 players on the bench. I don't know. But let's go and see what happens. He wants Leonardo in for Musa. Musa for Leonardo. No, Musa can't play. He doesn't understand. Musa can't play as the... one of them can't play as the false 9 or the pressing forward. I don't know. Connor Roberts for Coutinho. Coutinho was the only one who played well in the last game. So I don't think I should be attacking to cautious. Regroup. Nah. We're going for this. And so here we are. We are testing the Brazilian tactic. Oh, any predictions on the score? I think Wolves 3-0. I think this is new to the team. They've only just found out about it coming into work this morning. I think Wolves 3-0. Any other predictions we've got here? It has worked with Brentford when I tested it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I want to just make sure the settings are okay before I go and make a noise. I think it will make a noise. No, we're okay. So here we go, guys. Let's see. Let's see what happens. The dressing room doesn't agree with today's team sheet. That's really interesting, isn't it? Who do they want me to play? I only have 15 players. 2 of those are very much fringe players. What is going on? Who do they want me to play? This is fun. Okay, let's go and do this. And let's see if we can. It's time to put an end to the Wolves are 8th. We need to step things up. Do I want to be saying that? Nah. Our home form is important to us. Why not? Go and make me proud. Make this tactic work. Shock the world. Show the world that you can do this. I got a funny feeling we are going to be taken to the cleaners. But we sit back and watch the show. The S show. And see what happens. It will be interesting. I mean, if I had the players, then I would have a false 9 in there, and I would have I would have the Segunda Volante at the base of midfield driving forward as well. I've had to kind of alter it a little bit. I don't know if that will affect it in any way. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the game makes of this change of formation, and I'm sure that Wolves will not be expecting this and might catch them out. And at the moment, we are absolutely dominating possession. It is a possession-based tactic, but Wolves have had the only opportunity. The match momentum is all with us. We have all the players pretty much doing okay. Need to take a look at keep an eye on Costinha and Gabbia. Gabbia has been an absolute nightmare since he arrived, and really don't know what to do about him. He's just, maybe it's because he's foreign, struggling to get into the team, get into British football. I don't know, but at the moment we're doing okay, and we've got a highlight here, but of course we give it away. We're technically not good enough, but Wolves are under pressure. They haven't had the ball, and it is an attacking, control of the ball type. And that's lovely. Leonardo, can he score? No chance. He took it too wide. First touch let him down. Does his first touch, Gobby, let you down in your save? He doesn't seem to have a first touch here. But you did mention to me, why not give him a partner and see how he does? And so he's got a partner now, and we'll see how he gets on. Musa, of course, making his debut. Wolves are making a complete pig's ear of things. And we are forcing them back. That's good to see. Now just get them to clear it long. That's what we want. But they're playing it around. They've played out through the press, which was pretty good. But Diallo has switched. Part of the tactic is that wingers will switch, and Diallo has a chance now. We do have a chance. It's been saved again. It is quite interesting, and I did complain about this in my Norwich save today. It shouldn't happen, and you can see it's happening again here. One on target. We're having all the shots and only one on target, and that's how the game interprets that you're just not playing very well. And we have scored. The left back has made it 1-0. Well. Spoil. He's gone for 55 mil. Well, you made a nice amount of money there, Gobby. Well, I don't believe this. They've taken to this tactic like a duck to water. But we're not controlling possession at the moment, but it doesn't matter. We're doing okay, and if we can just continue this, then we might even jump off the bottom. Oh, we'll be up to 16th if this is how it ends up today. I think the game has left me with no choice but to play this way. And to try, when you don't have a midfield, then you can't do anything else. You have to attack. But at the moment, we're defending well. Wolves are making a mess of their opportunities. And we're attacking well. We're getting huge numbers up when we do attack. So they're a bit compressed together. But that's okay. We're creating space again, which is nice to see. But unfortunately, the ball sails over the crossbar again. But I'll take a 1-0. I'll be very happy with a 1-0. Wolves are getting tired. One of the things that this Brazilian style does is that it makes... I'm going to say our shooting has not been good enough. It actually makes the opposition tired. They have to run around a lot. So I have noticed when I was testing it that they get very, very tired. So I have problems at the back, which, to be fair, you have to expect. But I want to tell Gabia. What's Gabia? He has, he's consistent, has a competitive streak. He's his own player, so shouting at him I don't think is going to make a difference. It's not his competitive streak. He doesn't have a yellow card against his name. That is the problem. The other one is Amadozic. I'm looking at my notes here for the shouts. Amadozic, he's an acquaintance. He's unlikely to listen to me either. He's a perfectionist, though. Likes big games and is consistent. So he might listen. I'm going to tell him that you weren't playing that good, and both of them look fired up by that. So let's get out for the second half. Let's see what happens. I don't want to make any substitutions because I don't have anything really on the bench. And Wolves will look to come back at us, I think. I'll be very surprised if it stays 1-0. I think Wolves will score, and then it's can we get another one. I'm getting quite good at predicting what will happen in Football Manager. So I've been playing it for too long. And we just need to defend. If we can defend well... Oh, that was poor defensive work. And they are going to score, I think, aren't they? Oh, what a good save by Muric. And the game's letting me off a little bit here, but let's not panic. We're still in front. Let's defend well. Let's get rid of this ball. Well done. Did I just see that? Did I just see there that Musa has got himself injured? Did I just see that? I will not believe that. Oh, no. He didn't get injured. Musa's on a 6.9. Leonardo's on a 6.7. So up front, we're doing okay. Gabia Costinha is playing okay. And Kirkin's having a good game, of course. Gabia... Amadozic has improved, but Gabia hasn't. So that's something to keep an eye on. I think if Gabia... It's time to berate Gabia now. If he's not listening to me, that's the time to berate him. And if he doesn't respond to being berated and that doesn't start going up a little bit, it's time to take him off. And it's not moving. Whereas Amadozic has responded to the halftime team talk. And we just need to be defensively solid. And that means that we have to be defensively solid in midfield. Means that Musa and both him and Leonardo have to do their defensive duties. But that's nice. All the way over to Diallo. Diallo, we have players in the box. Get it into the box. Oh, no. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. At the moment, we are still sitting in 16th. This will be a miracle. And Wolves are making some changes here. Let's go and make some changes. Let's have a look at what they've done. And we'll tell the assistant... Who is this guy? Oh, Nunez. We don't need to worry about him too much. If the assistant's not worried, then I'm not worried. And Gabia is now apprehensive. Amadozic is nervous. Time to get Gabia off and replace him with McNally. Diallo is very tired, but I don't have another winger that I can bring on. He's left-sided player. Campbell can play. Can Campbell play? Yeah, he can play as the right winger, can't he? Can he play as the left? Yeah, he can. So we'll bring Campbell on. Who is it? Diallo. We'll pop Cherlanoff over there for now. And they will switch over. And I don't have a midfielder I can bring on. And we have a 6.6 Castilla. And let's bring Roberts on. And then we've made some changes. They've only got to last out 20 minutes now. Let's do that. If the assistant wants us to do that, we'll do that. Let's leave all the opposition instructions to the assistant. Time is ticking by. Wolves are the... Well, I wouldn't say they are the better side in the second half. We are still... They are creating all the chances, though, but we're still, in terms of stats, the better team. And well done to Callum Roberts. Nice one. Now let's bring it forward. Let's bring it forward. We are a counter... Oh, my goodness me. What sort of a touch was that? We're a counter-attacking team. Brazil in the 70s were a very counter-attacking team. Leon, this is nice. Oh, come on. You have to score. That was beautiful football. End product, not there. Our Wolves going to get an equaliser now. Goalkeeper's made a right idiot of himself there. Wouldn't mind getting a new goalkeeper in this transfer window. Muric either has a brilliant game or he has an absolute stinker. There's nothing in between for Muric. Wolves are very, very tired now. So maybe it's time to make a couple more changes. But we're still looking very good when we attack. Getting numbers forward, that's what I like. Cherlanov and Roberts combining. Gregora, penalty. Into the box, another chance. Let's go and make some more changes, shall we? Look at these boys. Who do I have left? Arroyo can come on as the left back. And Cherlanov is very, very tired. I've only got Costellos. He's coming on to make his debut. Got to give him a run out. Can't play on the right, but hopefully he'll switch over. Let's switch him over. Costellos can go on to the left. I just got to see this game out. Can we see this out? This will be like an unbelievable result. Hey, Ben. It will be an unbelievable result if we get a draw. But if we can actually just see this out now, then it will be a fabulous result. But Wolves looking very dangerous. But hitting it over the crossbar is good. Let's drop them a bit of encouragement. See this game out, boys. You're doing really well. Wolves are absolutely exhausted. We're not so hot in terms of fitness, but much better than Wolves. We're looking tired in midfield, very tired in midfield, but what a performance this has been. Even if Wolves do get a late one, it's been absolutely fabulous. And maybe it's just simply because the computer has been switched off and the algorithm has reset itself, which I'll take anyway. And that goes behind for a corner. Let's go to the instructions now and let's increase that time wasting. And now all we've got to do is see out another minute and we're 3 points better off. Just come on, McNally, get hold of it. That's it. Slow it down. We've done well. I wasn't expecting to win this match, as you could tell. But it's worked. The tactic has worked. And has it gone behind for another corner? Yeah, let's keep it up that end of the pitch. That's what we want to do. Time is almost done now. This will be the last action. Hey, Conan. Have you tried this Brazilian tactic, Conan? It's the first time I've actually used it in a save. This was the first day I've tried it. The one that is good is the 4-1-2-2-1, the asymmetric. But I've never tried this Brazilian one, but it's worked today. It was an excellent win. He's saying, well done. We weren't at our best. I thought that we were really good. So I'll say, I'm not happy with your performance then. So I thought we were very good, but apparently we weren't. I don't know, I see a different game to everybody else, but this is good. We're up to 16th. We have 18 points now. Another good win, but we're not going to win against Manchester City. We have, luckily we have got 18 points because we got Manchester City and Liverpool both away. But I feel like I have no other alternative than to keep going and keep doing this. And it might be, we might even surprise Manchester City. Yeah, absolutely, Ben. Played the 4-1-2-2-1 is an excellent tactic. It just seems to work. I was very pleased when I finally came up with that one. I think I developed that one when I was at Livingston, when the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1 were not working. So I came up with that asymmetric, and I've used it ever since. Who is this geezer? Cheap, 1.2 million. So there's plenty of players I could sign. These scouts are finding players, and all I need is to sell some players. And if I can do that, there's one really good midfielder that we could bring in. What was his name? Is it Mariba? Yeah. Oh no, it's not him. He's 43 million. There was one really good midfielder that was 11 mil. Was it Tillman? No. Tillman would be actually a very good buy. I think he could probably play. Yeah, he can play as a false 9 as well, plus a deep line forward. Who was that boy? This geezer, isn't it? So there's your Segundo Volante and 4.5 star. If I could get him in, he's only 11 to 17 mil. It means that I'm going to have to sell players. Who knows? When do we play against Manchester City? They have a week. We got 2 wins on the bounce here. That's unheard of. We'll send the assistant. So very pleased with that start. From non-League One. Hey Calvin. You're also using the 4-1-2-2-1. I'm actually using the other tactic that I just uploaded myself. I'm using the Brazilian tactic now. Of course, I should have a Segundo Volante in here, the Gerson role. And I don't have enough midfielders at the moment. I think Bayek might be getting fit within a few days. So maybe we'll have a couple of players back. Let's just have a look at the Bayek. 3 days, so he'll be back. Bayek can come back for the next couple of games. Scott Twine. Hopefully he will go and I never have to say his name again. He's still going to be out for another 4 weeks. Backup goalkeeper, so he's of no relevance really unless Muric gets injured, which wouldn't surprise me. So I would say well done there. And if we've got 18 points, then I very much doubt whether Blackburn are going to get 6 points from the next 2 games. So if we lose the next 2 games, it doesn't really matter. We'll still be in 17th, I think. So the game is keeping us afloat. So we just need to move on, hope we don't get any injuries, and play Manchester City. Scott Twine has resumed train. I want him to move. Transfer of Bobson has been put on hold as Santa Clara still have so far been unable to sign a replacement. And that's not going to happen because I've been through this before. And Santa Clara can't find. What if I offer Santa Clara Goho instead? He might be a replacement. I don't even want to look at this. Oh my good gosh. Look at this. I don't even want to look at it. So taking bets now for the Manchester City game. What do you think is going to be the score against Manchester City? What do you think, guys? I'm going to say 6-2. 6-2, I think. Manchester City 6, Burnley 2. That's my shout. But I think because we are attacking, the game might let me score a couple of goals, but we will get absolutely slaughtered at the back. So I'm going to say 6-2. And then it'll probably be even worse in the next one. I think the team are going to have a holy fit when they see how we're planning to line up against Manchester City. What is all this nonsense? There must be an international break coming up, is there? See, they are finding really good players. Finding very, very good players. This boy, I really do like him. If we could bring him in, it just means selling a couple of players. And then there's this other one who's an excellent player. He's another Segundo Volante, 4-star. Excellent player. That he costs a bit of money. But they are finding very, very good players. I'm just not in a position to sign them. So let's get rid of Mr. Twine first. And then maybe what we might be thinking about is selling Campbell. Because I do have players who can play as the false 9. And then I have Musa and Leonardo. Shall I put Campbell on the transfer list? Paul and Conan, you are the greatest optimists in the world. I mean, the tactic does slow it down. It's a passing. It's a slow passing game. But against Manchester City, the lines are too high. It's just not going to work. If I can get a player back like Bayek, I can go with the Segundo Volante. But I still don't have enough players to play the tactic properly. Ashpria is doing well internationally, but that's not helping me. Let's get to Manchester City. I actually think it's going to be 6-2. I think we haven't had. Oh, Twine is going to move if he can get a work permit, and that'll be 24th of January. That's tomorrow. Let's go and see if he is leaving. It'll be so cool. He doesn't fit the system anymore, and I got so fed up of him, and I don't know, his very name was getting on my nerves. Transfer deadline in 1 week. We should be getting news of his work permit. Does anybody go to these recruitment meetings? Twine granted, he's set to sign for Salzburg. Shall I have a word with him and say, get out of here? 2.3 million of the 5.25 they've agreed because of all these payoffs, I guess. There's nothing there. 250,000. They paid us 5.25 up front. What are they paying us now then? What is have they? Yeah, they've reduced the transfer revenue. It was 100%. They must have reduced it without me knowing. Oh, lordy, so I've only got 5 million. I was hoping to have 10 million now. Yeah, I know, Paul, that's what will happen, but he's in Salzburg, so I won't know about it. It would be funny if he was in the Premier League and started scoring a ton of goals. They're only, yeah, this is really bad that they've now reduced the transfer revenue. We're not doing badly in terms of finances. This save has gone to extraordinary difficulty levels. And I don't have enough money to bring that midfielder in. So I think I'm going to put Campbell on the transfer market. Let's list him. See if we can get any money for him. He's a waste of space. We'll put him up for 5.5 mil. See if anything comes in. Placing you on the transfer list. I want to let you know. Can't find a place for you. Be unhappy. I don't mind. In fact, the worse this save gets, the more annoyed the board might get, and I need to annoy the board. So if the dressing room, I don't think he's that high up in the dynamics, is he? Therese Campbell. In fact, he's way down the bottom. Where is he? In fact, that is horrible. The hierarchy is horrible. Where is Therese Campbell then? Ah, there he is, right down the bottom here. He's not really a problem. Let's see if we can get any offers in for him. Nothing seems to be coming in, but let's offer him out. Therese Campbell, let's offer him out. Offered clubs. Oh, it doesn't really matter because we're not going to get any money into the coffers here, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just click on that. Offered clubs. Probably going to find now that they don't want him. Oh, we'll stick him in the reserves. Campbell keen to discuss his future. Okay, talk to me about it. Let's have a look. Too high wage. It's not about wages. It's about the fact that you're rubbish. I can't find a place for you in my squad. That's it. End of story. You've scored 2 goals, I think, since you've been here. You've been absolute rubbish. I'm spending a lot of money. No offers. Of course not. There's no way is he going to... I have no intention of leaving. Campbell. Let's put him in the reserves then. You don't want to leave? Then you can go in the reserves. Sit there. You can be moody there. Do you fancy a playthrough with Fulham one day? My Premier League go-to team. Really would love to see that. It would be kind of fun. It's just about time. It's like really about time. But yeah, I would love to do that. I would actually like to set up a kind of like a network save. I was thinking a while back of doing a senior citizens network save, which might be quite interesting. So I am interested in network gaming. Why not? It would be fun. But it's just about time. I will let you know on that one. We'll see how things go over the next few weeks. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Nathan Phillips coming in. Why does he want to switch Leonardo and Musa around? Let's bring Nathan Phillips in. Gabbia is absolutely shocking. I don't actually think I want to play a ball-playing defender. They're in FM23. They make far too many mistakes, and I'm not sure that I want to play. We do have players back on the bench here. Ooh, even Makuta's back. He's not very fit. And Bayek's back. Bastian is still out. Asprilla, and the goalkeeper's still out. Ooh, this would be interesting. I do have Bayek back, so I can bring in Bayek and put him in as the segundo volante. What's happened there? So we can use Bayek as the segundo volante. Gregera is playing okay, so leave him in. Diallo, Cherlanov, Larson is back. We've got a few players back here. Makuta is back, but he's not fit. Babaraman is back. They must have lost in the African nations. So let's bring Rahman in for Arroyo on the bench. Bastian, we do need midfield cover, can come in for Castella. Oh, he's still on international duty, isn't he? The rest are still out. Okay, that looks better. Do we have now the capability to play the false nine, I wonder? Musa is not a false nine. But we have Asprilla is still out, isn't he? Diallo can play as the false nine, which is what I want for the Pele role. And then Larson can play on either wing. That might work for me. That'll work. So, we've got 3-1 Burnley, we've got 2-2, and we've got me saying 6-2 to Manchester City. Who's the pessimist here? Oh, Cherlanov's just got himself injured. That was too good to be true, wasn't it? He's fit. But do I want to risk him? Struggling with wingers now, aren't I? Goho can play as the left winger. And what I might have to do is, if he's going to play as the left winger... Wait, why can't I do that? Is to not have him switch positions. So how do I take that off? Should be a none there, shouldn't there? How do you take that off? You're telling me I can't actually take that away now? Now that I've set it up, I can't take it away. I can't take this off. Ah, there is none. Okay, so now we've got none on the other one. So we'll leave them because he can't play on the right-hand side. Let's go and play some football. Even if I'd been playing defensively, I wasn't expecting to get a result against Man City, so it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter that we lose 5-0 or 8-0 or whatever. Anything to upset the board. But you never know, we might sneak a point. Nobody's trained badly, which is good. 4-3 City. Oh, okay. 3-1 City. Yeah, they're just going to be too good, aren't they? They are 4 points clear of Liverpool, so maybe the game is setting it up for a shock. You never know. But I wasn't expecting to get anything out of that Wolves game, but we did. So maybe the game is struggling to work out what on earth is he doing. As probably most of you are struggling to, what is he up to now? And then I need to think transfer window, don't I, once this game is done. I do have some money. The question is, who would I want to bring in? Oh, look at all these lovely players I can't afford. Do I want to bring in a winger? Look, 690,000. He's a good player. No, he's not. His Mentos are terrible. Do I want to bring in a winger who can play across the line? Do I want to bring in a centre-back? I could bring in Reece Williams for 1.2 million. Got this guy, 4.4. Can play on either side. Nah, it's not good enough. Okay. Cherlanov, Bayek fit. Makuta, not fit. He's going to tell me very defensive. He wants me to switch over Leonardo and Musa. Well, we could bring in Leonardo for Goho. Could do. We could put Leonardo out here. Put Musa up top. That would work. That would work. He can play there. Oh boy. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh boy. Larsson's not very... He's very apprehensive as Ake is physically stronger. Everybody's in the same boat, son. Just get on with the game. And we'll see what happens. Nobody expects us to get a result. Nobody expects us to get a result. And the game is underway. I don't know if I can look. He's saying we should play with much shorter passing. Our first touch is absolutely appalling. I noticed that in the last game. Our first touch is absolutely dreadful. Actually, we've been the better side of the two teams in the first 5 minutes. But here comes City. City are going for it now. But it's still 0-0. But City are actually going for it now. But we do have a highlight here. Can we get the ball into the box? No. They're just a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, a little bit technically better. And they have Haaland as well, which is also a very big worry. But they have still 10 minutes gone and they haven't scored yet, which is always good news. It's Costinha again is having a stinker at the back. Why is it always him? It's because he's on an attacking role. And then we have Leonardo not playing very well. Losing points. Hope Bayek has a good game now coming back. Over the top, looking for the boys over the top. No, not getting on that. City are too good for that sort of nonsense. It's just like waiting for it to happen. Oh boy. I hate these games. The Man City games, the Liverpool games, they drive me nuts. Come on, boys, you can do this. Believe in yourselves. See? Passing it about, showing City how to play football here. Nice one. Larsson But there we go again. That's the quality of our finishing. But at least we've had a shot. That's pretty cool. We're actually doing okay. But City have a free kick, which has come to nothing. I just wonder, we noticed that City were 4 points ahead of Liverpool. Were they setting it up for a shock? But at the moment, it's all City. City haven't dominated possession. We've had most of the possession against City. So City haven't had this game all their own way so far. And my 6-2 isn't looking that great. We've won the ball back. Come on, put them under pressure. Cause them a problem or two. I've noticed they're finding it difficult to play out from the back, which is what City like to do. Well done, boys. This is good defending. Keep your shape. Oh, Haaland. He isn't going to miss, is he? Oh, boy. When I ran this tactic with City, Haaland scored 71 goals in 46 appearances. He's just unstoppable. Stream is buffering. Yeah, it's telling me it's poor. Wait a minute. Let's just check there. It's not the greatest internet I've ever come across in my life. But I think that's the UK. I don't think download speed's fine. So I'm wondering why. It's maybe just the upload speed is poor at the moment. Download speed is really good. Yeah, the upload speed has fallen apart. Maybe it'll recover. Hopefully it will recover. But you're not missing anything anyway. It's all City now. They're going to probably get their 6 now. But that's okay. Keep doing that. Keep defending well. Keep focused. And the ball has gone out of play. I do hope that it comes back. I don't want to stop the stream at this point. I can't understand why this internet is so bad. Every time I do it, we have a problem. And yet, when I'm not streaming, it's absolutely fine. I'm getting huge upload speeds. As soon as I start to use it, then it doesn't like it. Come on, boys, we got to be better than that. City are just shrugging us up the ball. Maybe what I got to tell them is get stuck in. Just don't let them push you off the ball. Which is what they're doing. We're keeping them fairly much outside the box, though, which is good. They have been forced to with a lot of long shots, and if it hadn't been for Haaland. It's also really interesting that Haaland never gets injured, except when I was doing this with Man City, Haaland got injured a lot. It's just like, how does that happen? Come on. 1-0 away at Man City, that's pretty good. And wow, Man City are actually 14 points clear at the top of the table. The title is over. We haven't even got to the end of January yet. But here we come. Can we sneak one in here? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It's Manchester City 1. Burnley 1. Diallo playing as the false 9. Oh, lordy, lordy. I wonder if you guys are seeing this. It's 1-1. City are being made to rue the fact they haven't put their chances away. Leonardo has gone up from his 6.4. Diallo's gone up. Just want Musa. Oh boy, we're not going to let them score straight away, are we? Surely not. Oh, come on, FM. You do that to me all the time. You wind me up. That's what you do, but I'm not going to let you wind me up. You do what you want. You do what you want. But we scored against Man City. I'm quite pleased with that. On my end, Paul, it's not looking better. It's just saying error. It's not... It's streaming, but it's not smooth. It's saying it's not smooth. Let's just not give another one away, or the 6-2 will become a reality. Let's not give another one away, chaps. 2-1 at half-time, I'll take that. Oh, it's all City, isn't it? Let's go and... Oh, that was offside, referee. Offside. Let's go and ask the assistant about the opposition. Well, 2-1 at half-time. That's not bad. I was expecting it to be more like 4 or 5-0. Furious, nervous. Why is he furious? With the defence, maybe, or with me? You've been unlucky so far. Yeah, you have been unlucky. You've defended well. And you've been very unlucky. I have to have a quiet word with Musa. Just, you've got the ability to do it here. Come on, keep it up. Larsson is not playing well. I am not happy with you. Amadozic, central defenders, I'm not happy. Nathan Phillips, I'm not happy. You've not been good enough. Get it together. Kirkin, yeah, let's tell both of these you've not been good enough. Kirkin and Costinha. I'm not happy with your performance today. So let's see if they can go out and put things right. Well, at the moment, if you said to me 2-1 at the end of the game, I'd be very happy with that. But I still think City are not finished. Although we do have a highlight. Let's keep hold of the ball, boys. Oh, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. The City are not playing very well. I'm noticing the screen. The stream is very, very blurry. On my little demo one. Doesn't look good at all. Diallo, nice. Somebody make a move into space. Where's the space? Oh, of course, not there. City are like, God blimey, just way too good for us. Way too good for us. Come on, get stuck into him. Good tracking back, but he just didn't quite make it. Good save. Muric is on a 6.8, but he's having a very good game. I think he's being cheated. You're still saying there's an error. The stream is poor. Still saying there's an error. Which is a bit unfortunate. It hasn't been healthy for a long time. I wonder why suddenly the upload speed is so poor. Doesn't make any sense to me. Why would it become poor if you start to use it? Isn't that the point? We're doing all right. 2-1 against City. We're doing okay. A little bit of encouragement, maybe. Let's encourage them. Nice. Someone make the move. Oh, almost, almost. Still got a chance. Somebody just make that move. Find the space. Oh, come on, referee. That was a foul. We are causing City some problems. They don't like it. That's nice. Was he offside? Probably not. Can he get it into the box now, Musa? Nice. Nice! Oh! Oh, boy. What I'd give for a 2-2 draw. No, I'm not removing the instruction get stuck in. It's done us proud. But look at this. Manchester City 21 shots, Burnley 3. If we get anything out of this, we'll have FM'd them. It will not be fair to Manchester City. There's at a corner. It's gone out for a corner. The stream looks a bit healthier now on my end. Hopefully you're getting the pictures now as well. Good defending again. Go on, gets crashing into him. That's the ticket. Then he's saying, tell Amadeusic, where is Bernardo Silva playing? Where's Bernardo Silva playing then? Tell Amadeusic to go into midfield. Are you having a laugh? But should we be thinking about substituting anybody? 6.4 for Coutinho. Uninterested. Yep, you're off then. That's what you get for being uninterested. 6.5 for Larson. Who have I got can come on and play on the right? Therese Campbell. After I've just upset him. I actually don't want to change anybody at the moment. Amadeusic isn't playing very well. So let's bring on McNally. I actually don't really want to change anyone at the moment. They're doing okay. This is crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. It's only 2-1. Who said 3-1 to City? Somebody said 3-1 to City, didn't they? That would be something if you get that right. Oh, Bayek has a habit of doing that. He's a very good player, but since he's come into Burnley, he has a habit just of giving the ball away. Maybe he needs to... Maybe what I need to do is tell him passing directness needs to be more direct. He'll just get rid of it quicker. He has a habit of doing that. But at the moment, we're doing well. We're holding on here. It's just gone from healthy to poor again. That's unfortunate. It's just gone down at a terrible time because we might be looking at one of the results of the century if we can get back into this game. We might be looking at one of the results of the century and you're missing it. But I still don't think we can do it. But getting stuck in is working. They don't like it. Well done, Kirkin. Let's drop them a bit of encouragement again. They're doing okay. Ooh, I think that's going to be a sending off now, isn't it? Praising Kirkin there, and he's just gone and lost his head. Ah, boy. That's it then. Who's not playing well up front? Musa. So let's bring on Rahman. We'll drop down to balanced. Oh, what a shame. But that's it then. Although I do tend to play a little bit better when I have 10 men. I don't know why. I do tend to play better on 10 men. Bayek is very tired now. What did you do there? Stop it. Bayek. He can come off and we'll put Makuta on. I think we've done very, very well. Who else is tired? We have one more sub. Gregera. Do I have a... No, I don't have any more subs. I've also noticed in this Burnley save that I've also had 5 players that have been sent off. It's like the level of difficulty in this game is absolutely beyond a joke. But even with 10 men, we're still doing okay. Can we get an equaliser here? That'd be so funny. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Oh boy, Conan, 2-2 has arrived. Now should I go very defensive? Oh, keep going. Should I just keep going? I don't want them to score again straight after. I'm going to go very defensive. I don't. Last time they scored straight after. We're gonna go much shorter. Stop. Okay. We're going to go. We're gonna regroup, hold our shape, slow the pace down, and I'm gonna drop the line right back to a low block. No pressing. Come off the get stuck in now. Just hold on, boys. Hold on. Hold on. 2-2. This will be the result of the century. Oh boy. How many? 5 minutes? Come on, referee. Come on, boys. Hold on. Just don't do anything silly, Muric. Oh, that's pretty silly. You're supposed to hold on to the ball. That's really silly. You're supposed to be holding on to the ball. Just clear it. Rose Ed. That's better. 30 seconds to go. I just got this feeling it's going to go to City. I just know it. They're going to get one back. They're going to get one here. Well defended. Well done, McNally. That's it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Come on, referee. Time up. We've got the ball. Hold on to it. Hold on. Well done, Gregera. Oh, referee. Send him off. It's full time. We have drawn 2-2 away at Manchester City. We were down to 10 men. We've only got 2 players who've got over a 7. What do you say to your team? You've done brilliantly. Oh, Lord. I do like this Brazilian tactic. Even Burnley can play this Brazilian style. Oh, boy. But unfortunately, we've gone down a place to 17th. What happened here, then? Newcastle won. It's not. Blackburn lost. Yeah. Aston Villa. What happened here? Why have we slipped down? Leicester must have won, did they? We were in 16th. And we've slipped down now. Oh well, not to worry. 2-2. Kirkin's going to be out for a while now, isn't he? 3 games for that. He wasn't even on a yellow card. Leonardo had a good game. I can't believe we did that. 2-2 against City. Ah, I am a management genius. It's got to be said. That means oh boy, that we're gonna have to play Babaraman. He's gonna have to come in for Kirkin, and then the only one I've got is Arroyo. Arroyo's going to have to come in there. This tactic, I couldn't believe it worked with Brentford, and then Norwich. It worked with Norwich in the Championship. Maybe it's going to work with Burnley. We just keep picking up points. Keep picking up points, then hey ho. When's the next game? We need to give them a rest. Need to give them a rest. So let's give them all a day off. Anybody else need a rest? No, it's just these geezers. Give them a day off. That was extremely good. Oh boy. But we've gone 6 points clear of the drop zone now, which is really good news. I don't believe we're going to get a result against Liverpool. I don't believe that at all. It's no way. Who? Marcel Lewis. Who is he any good? No. The comeback is on. I don't believe that we're going to get anything. Recall, should Caldwell be unwilling, the best thing would be, why isn't he? He's willing. Yeah. I don't think there's any point in bringing him back from loan because he's just going to sit in the reserves with Scott Twine. Oh, not again. You're either going to let this player come or you're not. Just tell me. I have how much money? I have 7.828. What would you buy? Where would you strengthen, guys? I've got enough midfielders. Once they're all back, Makuta and Bayek. I think I've got enough midfielders. Am I short in defence? I only have Phillips, Amadozic, and what's his name, Gabia, who is so poor. Should I be thinking about bringing in Reece Williams and strengthening up at the back? A quick striker, but I have now. The problem is, Gobby, I want to get rid of my strikers. I want to get rid of Therese Campbell because I have Diallo, who can play as the false nine. I also have Asprilla, who can play as a false nine. That means I got Leonardo and Musa, who are strikers. I don't need any more strikers. It's I don't know what to do, and the type of we're playing doesn't require pace. They're not supposed to be pacey. He's going to be drifting down here. This is where he's going to be, in the centre circle, and then he's going to dart into the box when appropriate. And he's just going to be roaming around here like the British number 10. So they don't need pace. So I think striker-wise we're okay. Maybe I need to get someone in on the wing. That might be something I could be thinking about. It's getting in a winger. Let's have a look what's on the short list. We're not going to be able to bring in that midfielder. He's going to cost too much. We have Reece Williams. We're not going to be able to bring Reece Williams in because he's on loan. He's currently out on loan. So we won't be able to sign him, not until the summer. So we are looking at possibly a winger. And we got a winger here. Oh boy. Good first touch. Passing's okay. Technique okay. Dribbling is excellent. Can play across the line. Can also cover as a DM. Can play as a segundo volante. 3.5 stars as a segundo volante. 9 million. Concentration's poor, but I don't worry too much about that. I think we'll go and make an offer for this geezer. How much money have I got? 7 mil. So it's the wages though is the problem, isn't it? No, we got wages left. So let's go. Sticking on the drip. Yeah, let's just offer them half. And I generally go in with half of what they want. And then we'll do a couple of installments. I think you're right though, Gobby. Let's really mess with the board, and we'll offer them 7.5 million. They want 28.5 million up front, and let's go back 7.5 million up front. And he's not worth that. He's worth 11 mil. 10 mil. 17 mil. No, okay. I can't cancel the offer. The game's really messing me about, isn't it? Todd Cantwell is also someone I could be thinking about. Can play across the line. He's not as good. Good mentors. He's got good dribbling. Good first touch. Too much money though. Too much money. It's making it difficult for me, Gobby. That's what the game is doing, and I think this is an example of what is going to be the top difficulty level, because everything that I try to do is not happening. It will probably stop me playing this. If I get too good with this tactic, it'll find a way to prevent me playing this Brazilian style. It will find a way. Cooking is suspended, isn't he? Anybody coming back? Bastion is back. I don't know. I don't have anybody I particularly want to sign at the moment. There's nobody there that particularly tickles my fancy. Of course, I'd love to bring him in, but it's cash, isn't it? Aribo is the one that we've just put a bid in for, and Blackburn went stupid. There is nothing that I'm interested in. What about this geezer? Fullback. We are slightly dodgy. We have Baba Rahman and Kirk in. Do I want to get a third fullback in? Does it make sense for just 12 games in the second half of the season? It just doesn't make any sense. Unless I can bring in wingers, because it's wingers where I'm going to struggle. If we have a look at... I'm going to leave it and wait to see if we sell any of those players. If there's nothing that particularly takes my fancy, it's just wasting money. I don't want to look at the report. Just like, too good for us. That's what the report should say. But we did Manchester City. We can do Liverpool as well. The question is the team... Question is the team that we pick for the game. I don't think we need to rotate. Should we just go with this team? I think the squad is okay. I think there's no need to get excited. He wants to play Musa instead of... Leonardo had a great game last time. What is he on? Cherlanov instead of Gobbo. I might go along with that, actually. Gobbo had a 6.9. Why change a winning team? That's as good as a win. Cherlanov's form is dreadful. No, I'm not going to change a winning team, and I call that a win. Phillips didn't play well. What's that? Oh, he can't play, can he? Oh boy, McNally can come in. Or shall I just try Gabbia again? I think maybe I have to play Gabbia. He's a better player, he's just not playing well. Phillips has to be removed. None of the others. I'm going to go along with what we did last time. Why would you want to change a team that's doing well? The comeback is on. I mean, we'll just accept a defeat here today against Liverpool. I'd have no problem with a defeat here today. Absolutely no problem. As long as we don't disgrace ourselves, it'd be kind of cool to get... Well, to have 6 points out of the 9 today, that would be something quite extraordinary. I honestly do believe, Gobby, that there are levels of difficulty within the game. And I've heard people say before that we've been doing really well, and then suddenly they can't win anything. In the next season, they can't win anything. They can't win a single game. And the game just knows how you're playing, and it takes account of all the saves that you've got inside the game, and then when you do another one, it will set the difficulty level to how you've been doing. So if you're doing well, it will put the difficulty level up. If you're not had a very good save, it'll put the difficulty level down in the next one. It's going to be a quiet day for me. Leipzig remains of interest. Mariba, I can't afford him. Come on, you're having a laugh. Deadline day. I'm not going to take part. There's no point. Oh, I have taken part. What a twit. There's no point. I don't feel like I want to make a signing, and we're not going to sign the guy from Santa Clara. It's too late now. Blackpool to loan Peacock Farrell. No, I need to reject that one. He's our backup goalkeeper. I'm not spending this 13 hours looking for a backup goalkeeper. Thank you very much. Let's just get through this. We go with what we've got. I mean, sometimes you've just got to let the game do what it does. Don't get wound up by it. Just let the game do what it does. And at the end of the day, if it is a difficult level, just do your best, and that's what we're doing. We're just doing our best. I wish I hadn't clicked that button. Now I've got to go through this, and I don't want to go through it. Hull City, make Richardson loan offer. Yeah, why not? Get him out, get him playing some football. That's not happening. He's going to be upset. But I don't have enough cover. If 2 players get injured, he has to play. It's kind of sad that, but I need to have that young person on the bench in case of 2 injuries. Oh. Let's get to the end of deadline day. I have no interest. This boy is not coming in. He is definitely not coming in. Who is he? Victor Bobson. Nah. It was a shame. He's not a great player, but I just kind of thought he was good to sit there on the bench. But doesn't matter. We've only got probably 12 or 13 games left, plus the cup. We don't need a huge amount of players. And I'm not going to buy players just for the sake of it. There's no point. Yeah, we'll accept that. Couple of boys going out on loan. I mean, I think you are far better at the transfer window than I will ever be, Gobby. I have no idea what I'm doing in transfer windows. I just feel like very nervous about selling players because I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to bring players in. And it just like I hate them. I hate transfer windows. We're not going to change anything. Attacking to defensive. We're just going to do what we do. You just worry about the opposition instructions, and we'll do what we do. Bayek, Gregara. How's Makuta's fitness? Maybe Makuta might be a better idea instead of Bayek. 6 point. They're pretty much of a muchness. I'm going to try Makuta in there as the volante today. Bayek can play at centre back. So useful to have on the bench. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Is anybody still here? I think everybody's left, have they? But we'll play this game through. I don't want to be coming back for the Liverpool game. We got nothing to lose here. And there's no pressure on you. Absolutely no pressure. Hello, mate. You've been very quiet. Where's you've been very quiet all night. So we're just going to go no pressure. Let's see if we can't get a result here. The stream is poor. I think probably people have got fed up of it going from healthy to poor. So probably that's people have just disappeared. Is the stream? And I'm getting the stream is poor again. I wish one day that we could just have a nice stream. It would be quite nice instead of having this internet problem all the time. It just does seem to go from like really good to pretty... Oh my god, that was a good free kick. Close him down, close him down. That was a very good free kick. Oh, Lord. Don't worry about it, boys. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Be no problem. We've gone 5 minutes and Liverpool have not scored. It's not a problem. But Liverpool have to close this gap on City. They have to. Otherwise, City will be like out on the street ahead of them. So they have to close the gap down. But, I think we need to go get stuck in again, don't we? We need to tell him to get stuck in again. So have another man sent off. You are kidding me, Gobby. You are kidding me. I think probably 4-1 Liverpool. Although the Brazilian way is catching teams out, isn't it? Like they have no idea what I'm doing. They're really in their dressing room. Like, what is he doing at Burnley there? How do we deal with this? Come on, boss, tell us, how do we deal with this? But so far, so good. We've gone 10 minutes and we're still level with Liverpool. we to get another upset. That'd be so funny. We have gone a goal ahead. Makuta. What a change that was by the manager. Oh, is it offside? Is he going to give it offside? No, come on. Come on, FM. Goal is awarded. And we are a goal up against Liverpool. And this is causing mayhem in the Premier League. What a manager. Go Brazilian style. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Burnley should not be capable of doing this. It's just not possible. They are not technically good enough to play like Brazil. But we are a goal up against Liverpool. Come on, take the ball off them. Well done, well done. Let's go 2 up. Let's scare the living daylights out of the Premier League. What are they gonna? What is happening at Burnley? Well, don't dribble too much. That's not part of the plan. Dribbling is not part of the plan. Just passing it around is the plan. We are through again. And Diallo's through. And Diallo has a chance. Oh boy. Oh, I think I do love this Brazilian tactic. If you guys have never seen this Brazilian tactic, I got a video on how to play it. The classic 1970s Brazilian team. Go and have a look at it. I got Brentford up to 10th. Manchester City scored 189 goals. And it just seems to be working for Burnley as well. And we just are in charge of the game at the moment. And I didn't think that was going to happen because I thought Liverpool are so far behind City that they've got to get back into the title race. But we're still a goal up. 20 minutes only are gone. And we got to remember, we were a goal up against Manchester City as well. But I think getting stuck in is making the difference. I think the teams are a bit scared, but dribbling is not what's expected. I need to tell Babaraman not to dribble so much. I would tell him to pass it. Pass it, sunshine. Don't dribble. But I still don't believe we're going to win this game. Liverpool are just going to be too good. And there's a chance, but Muric just saved it. It's I can't believe what's going on here. If we get 9 points from these 3 games today, that would be the strangest 3 games I've ever played. Because we've struggled to get any points at all. And if suddenly we get 9 points today from City, Liverpool and Wolves. Oh, what was that, Constantina? Oh, lordy, lordy. Put your foot through it. And what is City doing? Is City losing as well? No, they're drawing with Aston Villa. But if City win and Liverpool lose, the title will be over. It'll be 70 points to 54. It'll be over already. Liverpool, Salah is looking very, very tired. I think we need to get stuck in on Salah. No, we are not coming off the get stuck in. If we get a red card, we get a red card. I need to go and... Salah is very tired. So we need to... who is... Babaraman. We want to tell him to tackle harder. Don't let Salah... Yeah, I like to create a tactic around the players that you've got, which is where that 4-1-2-2-1 came from. I just had those players, and so we created the tactic around that. And the Brazilian one was this one. I just wanted to see if you could actually, in FM, in modern day FM, create that Brazilian tactic. I just wanted to see if it was possible. And it did work. It's worked really well. I do like creating tactics, thinking how are we going to score, how are we going to defend, who does what. I like it. So that's part of the game that I actually like. Transfer windows are the part of the game that I hate. I'm not very good at transfer windows. I need to get better. Come on, get stuck into him. Don't give him any space. Is this the goal? Is this the goal? No, well done. Well defended. Absolutely brilliant. And the thing about this is that we have two wingers who are advanced. They're high up the pitch. We have two wingers here, but you often find them in these spaces here. It's just uncanny, this tactic. The Brazilians of the 70s played as a team. That's what they did. I'm delighted with you. Absolutely delighted. And these wingers, you'll often see them outside the penalty area. So there is like getting them to play as a team. And it's lovely to watch. And we've got the fullback now crossing. Oh, penalty, ref! Oh, come on, referee. That was a clear stonewall penalty. We've started the second half well. And we've actually matched Liverpool stride for stride. We've got 1% more possession than them. We've had as many shots as them. We've had more on target. We've actually matched Liverpool, which is interesting. And we do have another chance. Ball into the box. Come on, let's win the second ball now. Not quite. But you're doing well, boys. You're doing well. And I wonder if this tactics just completely confused the AI now. It has no idea how to deal with this. I've just introduced something that it hasn't got any clue how to deal with. And we almost got another one then. Oh, Lord. I think it has confused the AI. And the AI will probably cheat in a minute because it'll give them a goal from a set piece or a free kick because it doesn't quite know what's going on here. And there's a shot over the bar. We are doing very, very well. We got Gobo on a 6.3 though. I think I need to make some changes. I'm getting too excited here. Have Liverpool made any changes? Yeah, they have. Well, again, we'll leave it to the assistant. And I need to get Goho off the pitch. He's on a 6.3. Cherlanov can come on. What I'm going to do now, because both of those can play either side, we'll go and switch them around. Switch with Cherlanov. And who else? Everybody else is doing okay. Gregera's not having a great game. So we'll bring Bayik on as the DM. Bayik is probably not the best DM though. Maybe Makuta. No, Bayik's better than Makuta as the DM. And Amadozic is on a 6.6. I don't know. I think we need now just to wait to see who gets tired. But at the moment, it's still Liverpool 0, Burnley 1. Are you listening to this? It's Liverpool 0, Burnley 1. And if we win this, this will be 9 points out of 9 today. And you wouldn't have believed that at the end of last episode, would you? You wouldn't have believed... Oh, he's offside. He was miles offside, but well done, Leonardo. Diallo's only on a 6.7. But that's good. That's good. I'm going to drop him a bit of encouragement now. Drop him a bit of encouragement. Come on, boys. It's only Liverpool. We are still leading by a goal to nil. I can't believe this. And Makuta drives a free kick. I thought if that had gone over the wall, that would have caused a problem or two. And we're doing very well. I think maybe I need to tell them not to dribble so much. But again, we're causing Liverpool problems. And I know maybe let's just take run at defence off. So we're causing them so many problems. I think when we run at them, though, they are tackling us. And so we need to just pass it around a bit more. Come on, boys. You've got this. You've really got this. Cherlanov. I've not seen a Burnley team do this since I took off Cherlanov into space. Chance! It's 2-0! It's 2-0! Oh no, it's going to be checked. It's going to be checked. Is it going to be offside? I don't. It's going to be the guy here. It's going to be Cherlanov who is given offside if it is. The goal is awarded. It's Liverpool 0, Burnley 2. What a manager. Oh, it's Diallo playing as the false 9. What a tactic this is. What a tactic this is. And look at how we are dominating Liverpool at the moment. Well, if this keeps going like this, we'll have got 9 points out of 9 in this episode, Blob. Having already... No, it would be 7 points out of 9. We only drew with Manchester City, didn't we? So it would be 7 points out of 9. But we are beating Liverpool away. And this Brazilian tactic, I love it. And it's like, imagine Burnley attacking Liverpool like this. You gotta love it. How you doing, Blob? Good to see you, mate. Now, don't go sliding in and getting sent off. Just be sensible about getting stuck in. And we are still doing okay. But do I need to do something? Because Liverpool look like they are coming at us. I'm going to maybe do something. I'm going to just check their opposition. I don't want to throw it away now. But can you believe this, Liverpool? And we do need to make some changes, I guess. I hope you feel better soon, Blob. This is making me feel better as well. I pretty much at the start thrown the towel in and just said we're going Brazilian. And that's it. I've thrown the towel in. The game is won. I'm going to go Brazilian. Connor, I need to probably change the fullback, the wing back, because he's going to run out of puff in the end. He's running up and down that touchline. We have Baba Rahman, who's tired as well, but I don't want to take him off yet because I've only got a young defender to come on, so I don't want to take him off yet. We have Larson, they're all playing well up front. Makuta is tired, but I don't really have anybody. Let's bring in Bastian. He's on a yellow card. Maybe we should actually not get stuck in anymore, because we have 3 boys on a yellow card here. So maybe one of those boys needs to come off. Even Gabby is having a good game. Amadozic isn't playing very well though. So we'll bring McNally on. And that's it. That's our 5 changes. Let's hope that we can just hold on. 20 minutes to go. Liverpool 0, Burnley 2. He was offside, referee. Offside. We're crowding them out. We're playing very, very well in this system. Not giving them any time on the ball. And what a save. Even Muric is playing well. What a save. And I'm looking at the time. And I'm just wondering, should I just go to key highlights? Because I'm not going to make any more changes. And I think we just need to hold on now. But I might make changes as we come into the last 5 minutes. But I think I'll go to key highlights because I'm looking at the time. And the game will pass by quicker. We'll either hold on or we won't. Well done, Muric. Well done. Can we do it? Can we do it? Where are we in the table? We will be up to 15th with 22 points if we can keep this going. 2-0 against Liverpool would be an immense result. Heck, I'll even take 2-2. But well done, Larson. Well done, son. Charging down the wing. Inside, bay it, one of your passes. Bastian with a shot. It's 3-0. Oh, Lord. 3-0 at Anfield. The Premier League is shell-shocked. Bastian, where did that come from? We couldn't hit a barn door if it fell on us last time, in the last episode, and we are just like... Generally, Oh, what are you doing in defence there? Generally, Wesar, I would probably just tweak it rather than change it. When you change your tactic, what you're asking your team to do is play in a completely different way. And then it's going to take them time. Neither did I, Gobby. It's going to take them time to actually adjust to a new tactic. Tweaking, making little tweaks towards a new way of playing would probably make much more of a difference. I'm now going to come down to positive. I don't really feel like I need to go attacking them at the moment. But positive, let's stay positive against the Pool. 3-0 up. I don't really see us losing this game now. And now I think it's just time to shut down. I think we'll just shut it down now as we did against City. Go much shorter, wasting time. No running at the defence. We'll dribble less, be more disciplined. Regroup, hold our shape, slow the pace down. Drop the lines back. Break that line if you can, Liverpool. Try to get past us now. We have beaten Liverpool by 3-0. This has been an astonishing episode. And we have got ourselves up into 15th place. And you wouldn't have believed that at the beginning of this episode. Gobby, if you didn't expect it, imagine how I'm feeling. I did not expect this. I thought, why not? Let's go Brazilian. Let's see if Burnley can play this. I think they can. And I think they're scaring the living daylights out of the Premier League at the moment. And there's no reason why we can't go on to get a decent finish at the end of the season. And we have beaten Liverpool at Anfield by 3-0. I have never seen anything like this before. It's got to be all over. And I really don't know what to say to the boys. This was really special. That's what you have to say. It was extremely special. Well, it just goes to show how good that Brazilian tactic is. The Brazilian team of 1970s. I didn't know it would work when I looked at it. When I was constructing it, I didn't know it would work in FM23 in the modern day pressing game, but it did. And boy oh boy, Burnley certainly can play this. I think the AI has got confused. I think that's what's happened. The AI has got very confused and doesn't know what to do. It will work it out before the end of the season, but by the end of the season, we might be safe. Heck, we might even be looking like a top 10 team if it doesn't work it out quickly. So well done to these boys. Well done to me for thinking about it. And Fleetwood, we should absolutely annihilate Fleetwood now. just get through this transfer window. I have no intention of doing any business. Yeah, the Bobson deal has fallen through. But we have a team here who look like... Look at this. Look at that. We have a team here who look like... I mean, you wouldn't have believed this, would you? Wolves 1-0 win. Manchester City 2-2 away. Liverpool 3-0 away. 7 points from those 3 games. I don't believe it myself. And looking at who's coming up, Fleetwood, Leeds, Everton, Bournemouth, Brighton, none of these teams in the next couple of months scare me one little bit playing like this. So I'm just delighted with this, with the way they've taken to this tactic. Transfer window has passed. Oh boy, that's going to be it for this episode. I know you should just always keep going when you're in a run like this, but I think I'll call it a day. It's now 5 to 10. I need to have a lie down anyway. I just can't believe what's happened. Absolutely amazing performance. Thanks guys for coming. I really do enjoy this, chatting with you. Interacting with you. It really does make my week. This doing videos is hard. This is really pleasant for me. Hope you feel better, Blob. Yeah, you did miss an absolutely startling episode tonight. I bet you weren't expecting 7 points out of 9 tonight, Blob, were you? Certainly Gobby wasn't. I wasn't. Like, no way. But we're up to 15th. Top 10, here we come. And I think that's given me the courage to go and play that tactic with Norwich now. It's good. Let's attack. I'll see you guys next time. Expecting to see 0. So was I, Blob. So was I. Liverpool away, City away. It was like the fear of God, that one. 7 points out of 9. Unbelievable. Okay, guys, I shall see you next time. I keep meaning to try and come back on Sunday nights, but so many videos to do on the weekend, I get very tired, and then I have a nap, and then I just like got no energy Sunday night. But we'll see if I can get my videos done. I am 1 ahead for the weekend at the moment, so who knows what will happen. Thanks for coming, guys. Watch out for Norwich. I get very angry in the Norwich one tomorrow. As things are going badly at Norwich, I have to make big changes. Maybe changes like we've made here at Burnley. Okay, guys. I thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you in the next one.